Welcome back to Movie Moshow. Today we are going to preview the science fiction film, Space Hunter: Adventures in the Forbidden Zone. If you like our content, don't forget to like and subscribe. We post multiple times daily. Spoilers ahead. The movie, which is set in the early 22nd century, begins with a nebular lightning strike that obliterates a space cruise ship. Three stunning ladies, named Nova, Rena, and Megan, escape in an escape pod and land on the closest habitable planet as the sole apparent survivors. The hostile locals there immediately approach them and drag them onto a sail-driven vehicle that looks like a pirate ship on rails. An alarm is sent out into space with a reward of 3,000 megacredits for the women's safe return. The communication is intercepted by Wolf, a part-time salvager, who then travels to the planet. He is joined by his female engineer Chalmers, who discovers that Terra 11 is a failed colony that was destroyed by a horrific plague and internal strife. Wolf takes the risks because he thinks the payoff will help him with his debt troubles. Wolf and Chalmers set out in a four-wheel drive vehicle known as the Scrambler after landing on the desolate globe. They soon join a conflict going on between a band of marauders known as the Zoners and a group of nomads known as the Scavs. Before Wolf can stop them, the Zoners steal the women and escape on hang gliders propelled by jets. The women were brought into the zone, which is governed by Overdog, their sworn adversary. Wolf learns from the Scavs. When Wolf gets back to the Scrambler, he discovers that Chalmers, who it turns out was a gynoid, has been dead. Wolf keeps going alone, but he soon comes upon Nikki, a young Scav, trying to take his Scrambler. She persuades Wolf that he must have a tracker if he is to survive the zone, and Wolf follows her advice despite his reluctance. The three ladies are then brought before the chemist, Overdog's top goon, who gives the women tranquilizers and gets them ready for Overdog's enjoyment. The monstrous cyborg Overdog has enormous metal claws for hands. Wolf and Nikki establish camp somewhere else, but a weird vehicle that like a plow soon attacks them. A soldier called Washington, a longtime acquaintance of Wolf's from the military, reveals that he has also come to save the women after Wolf successfully disables the machine. The only thing holding him back from leaving the planet is the fact that he crashed his ship. Wolf declines to assist his adversary and instead lets him handle things on his own. Wolf encounters more difficulties while being guided by Nikki, including being assaulted by deformed humanoids, bizarre Amazon-like ladies, and a water dragon, which the Amazon-like women are afraid of. He misplaces his reliable Scrambler and must proceed on foot. Washington eventually locates them, and Wolf discovers the roles have been flipped as he now begs his adversary for assistance. They consent to splitting the prize equally. Wolf and Washington, working together now, sneak into Overdog's citadel where they see the Zoners being amused by trapped victims being made to run through a dangerous maze of traps, hazards, and obstacles. While Wolf is forming a rescue strategy after spotting the women being held in a cage, Nikki, who was excluded from the rescue for her protection, decides to snoop around since she is bored. She is imprisoned and taken into the labyrinth. Nikki is discovered in the maze, and Wolf tries to save her, but she utilizes her skill to get out. She receives praise from Overdog, who then drags her back to his den. She is connected to a machine there that gradually depletes her life force. Overdog is then recharged by the energy. Wolf intervenes and cuts one of Overdog's claws with a sparking power line. Overdog gets fried by the power feedback, which leads to cascade blowouts throughout the entire castle. Washington, who is operating the plow machine alongside Nova, Rena, and Megan driving another commandeered vehicle, arrives just in time to save Wolf and Nikki as the stronghold erupts around them. As the fortress erupts behind them, they all sprint out. Nikki accepts Wolf's invitation to stay with him since she thinks they would make nice roommates. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe.